Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my picks for the 21 days of beauty sale. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. I've got my laptop in front of me and I have the ULTA site pulled up. So we're gonna go through all of the days of the 21 days of beauty and chat about what's on sale, what's worth it, what's not, all the deals. Everything will be linked down below, including my very fun frilly shirt. It is, I think it was $20, so I love it. The sale, if you're not familiar, ULTA runs the 21 days of beauty twice a year. It runs for 21 days. This year is, or this season rather, it's running from August 30th through September 19th. And every day there are different deals where products are 50% off just for that one day. They usually do the daily deals and then also hot buys that run through the entire sale, but those are not on the site. So I'm not sure if they've excluded them for the sale or they're just not available until the sale goes live. I have no idea, but I don't have access to those. So I'm just going to be talking about the daily deals today. If they are still doing them and they show up online, then I will obviously update the description box down below with any of the picks I have from those items too. I feel like in general, those ones aren't as exciting as the daily deals, and the daily deals are generally a larger percentage off. On the first day of the sale, which is August 30th, the Benefit Precisely My Brow is on sale. It's 50% off, so it's $12 instead of $24. I have mine in the shade 3. This is a brow pencil you just twist it up, and then the other side has a spoolie on it. I personally love this product because I think there's room for error. It's not going on so pigmented that you can't go back. You really do have to build it up. It's super skinny, so you can build up individual brow hairs, and then the spoolie is really nice to kind of blend everything back together. So absolutely love this. Again, I'm in shade 3, and for $12, you can't beat the price. The Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray is also 50% off on the 30th, which makes it $16.50 instead of $33. This setting spray is one of those things, I don't use it every single day, but if I want my makeup to last all day long, if I'm going to an event or something like that, I will use this because I know I can trust that my makeup is going to stay on my face through the entire day. So this is actually what I'm going to be wearing on my wedding day to make sure that my makeup stays put all day long. On the 31st, the Grande brow is $35 instead of $70. It's 50% off. I actually have not started using this yet, but I'm going to be doing a full video sharing my brow journey. I have pretty full brows to start with, but there are a few patches that I would like to fill in. So I'm going to be sharing the progress with this, but my mom has been using this and she has seen a major difference in her brows. So if you do struggle with your brow hairs not being as full or as long as you want them to be, I would recommend trying this out. Read the reviews, do your own research, but I know that my mom has had great results, and I am excited to see if I can fill in some of the patches in my brows too. On September 2nd, all of KKW Beauty's eyeshadow palettes are 50% off. They have some really, really pretty ones. I think it just depends if you are in the market, one, for an eyeshadow palette, two, if there's something that you think that you would actually get your use out of it could definitely be worth it. I have not tried her eyeshadows, so I can't speak to the quality of them or anything about them, but a lot of them do look really pretty. So if you are in the market, I will leave them linked down below. 50% off is a great time to grab one if you've had your eye on one. On the 3rd, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Spray is 50% off. It's $17 instead of $34. This is what it looks like. This really does stay all day. I can't speak to whether or not it's waterproof. I've never, I don't think, been like in the rain or jumped in water with this on, and I don't actually see a shade on it. I don't know if this is the only shade it comes in or what, but I do really like this. I think it leaves your skin nice and smooth. If you're running low on a setting powder, this is one that I would consider. There are other setting powders that I like more than this one, but at 50% off, I think it's a good deal. I don't know that I would spend full price on it just because there are other ones that I like more. So if I was gonna pay full price, I'd probably buy one of those ones, but for 50% off, I would repurchase it. On September 5th, the Tarte Shape Tape is 50% off. It is $13.50 instead of $27. This is a diamond and platinum exclusive, so if you are not one of those levels, you don't have access to this deal. This is one of those like cult favorites. I do think it's a good concealer. It covers everything. It's very full coverage, but I also do think that it's drying. So if you use just really if you use more than a tiny bit, you see like creping and it accentuates under eye fine lines, in my personal opinion. So if I do use this, I use like a couple of dots. I see some girls online doing the whole triangle with this underneath, and I think in real life it just doesn't look good. So if you do get this, or if you've tried this, just use a very, very small amount. On September 10th, the CoverFX Monochromatic Blush and Bronzer Duos are 50% off. They are $19 instead of $38. This is in the shade Soft Peach. I really love this blush shade. I haven't used the shimmer shade very often just because it's a little bit too dark to be a highlight on me, and I'm not going to do a shimmer blush just because I think shimmer blushes accentuate texture on my face, but the blush shade, or the matte blush shade, I think is stunning. I've also been really, really curious about the bronzer ones. I think the last time they did the sale, these were one of the hot buys and they sold out really quickly, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it was. I don't think I've ever seen them at 50% off. On the 11th, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliners are 50% off, so they are 11 instead of 22. I've talked about these a million times over. I've got a bunch of them. Some of my favorite shades are 0 and I think I'm missing the other one I don't have in my hand. It's like this deep plummy purple. But one thing that I like to do is take the tip of it and either smudge it on my upper lash line and then take a little smudge brush and kind of smudge it out, or I will take my smudge brush directly to the tip of the pencil, rub the brush on it, and then just smudge it on my lower lash line and kind of blend that out. I think it gives a really nice, like, diffused look that isn't harsh. So on days that I'm not gonna wear a lot of makeup, I think these are the perfect to just give your eyes a little bit more definition without going full liquid liner or like black eyeliner underneath. On the 12th, the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream is 50% off. It is 24 instead of 49. I don't have it in my collection currently. I have gone through a couple of tubes of it. That was, I think, like the first night cream that I fell in love with. And I think that it was so good. I since have run out of it and I've gone through a bunch and tested a bunch of other ones, but I would totally go back to that one. I think that it goes on really smoothly. It didn't give me any breakouts or irritate my skin at all. I feel like I woke up, my skin looked really nice and supple and moisturized, and I think it's just such a good cream. It is a little bit of a heavier cream. It's not a gel or anything like that. So if you do have oily skin, you might not like it, but especially in the winter, I cannot get enough of that. On the 14th, the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Liner is 11 instead of 22. This is like my holy grail liquid liner. I have been using another one from Laura Mercier that is like a little powder that you dip into, but this, as far as like eyeliner pens, is by far my go-to. It's black as black, it dries matte, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't come off when I curl my lashes afterwards. Like, it is so good. So 50% off, you cannot beat that price. And then also on the 14th, the Buxom Plumpline lip liners are 50% off, so they're $9 instead of $18, and I just love these. This formula is so good. I have Incognito on my lips with just a balm over top of them, but they stay all day. And one thing, I feel like I need to sharpen all of these. This one's okay. I was gonna try and show you guys with this one, but it's completely dull. I need to sharpen it. Anyway, it comes with like a pretty big pencil, and then the other side is a brush. So you can either line, I usually line and just fill my lips in completely with these, just because it is a bigger pencil, and I just think that it helps my lipstick or whatever product I'm going to have over top stay even better if I just fill them in completely. But you can just kind of diffuse it with the brush if you want to use it as solely as a lip liner and then put something else on top. On the 18th, all of Benefit's Box O powders are 15 instead of 30. I don't have any of the actual boxes anymore. I have kind of gone through them, but I have this little mini size of the Hoola, which I am basically out of. I've hit major pan on it. And then I also have two Benefit palettes with the powders in them. This is the Mini Bronze Squad, so I have Gold Rush, Cookie, and Hoola in here. And then I also have this, which is the Cheekathon. This was a limited edition palette, but I have Dandelion, Hoola, Rocketeer, Coralista, and Dallas. So I have tried a lot of the Benefit powders. They are outstanding. If you were going to try only one, I would say try Hoola, which is the bronzer. I just cannot get enough of this bronzer. I think it is gorgeous. I really love to contour with it. I think that It's some sort of magic. It's a nice neutral color, and they do have a light shade as well, so you could do the Hoola light if you are a little bit lighter. It builds up beautifully. It never gets really muddy, and I just think that it blends so gorgeously onto your skin and gives you that nice soft contoured look without looking like you chiseled your entire face. I will also say that Dallas and Corlista are beautiful blushes. I really like Dallas as like a not there but there kind of blush because it almost looks like a bronzer, but it's a little bit more warm, so I would use it as a blush personally, but I really like it for that like not quite there but there blush look. And then Corlista's a nice little pop of everyday coral. On the 19th, the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer is 50% off, so it is $19.50 instead of $39. This I'm almost out of. I have it in the shade light medium. I have this, I have the CC cream, the oil-free CC cream. I love the packaging. Two, the products are just outstanding. They really are full coverage, and I think that you can, a little bit goes a long way. So these will last you for quite a while. I think that it's a great deal to get them for 50% off. I'm actually gonna grab another one during the sale. I might get one shade darker. I'm not sure exactly how many shades they have, but this one is just slightly light for me right now because I do have a little bit of a tan, but seriously, so good. And I do set this because especially in the summer, it is a little bit much for my like combo normal oily skin. Alrighty guys, those are all of my recommendations of things that I have tried or think are worth the money for the 21 Days of Beauty. Again, if the hot buys are updated on the website, I will link them down below along with everything else that I mentioned. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.